And then I think I am also going to go for coastal forts. There. 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 And there. And then you lot are going to go down to the bottom. So we should be able to trounce through these pretty quickly. Securing the Bulgarian menace gains a puppet focus against them. No, I think we're going to do our traditional allies in the Aegean. Who helped us win our independence against the Ottomans in 1832? The British. Who has continued to keep our economy afloat with loans and investments for oh so many years? The British. With which power does Greece's future lie? With the British. Rule Britannia, Greece rules the waves. That's how the song goes, right? Rule Britannia, Greece rules the waves. And neither will ever be slaves. Or something like that. Corfu, not as interested because there's no naval base here. So if they take it, fine, they can hold it, I guess, and then run out of supply. And it's a straight crossing to here. And we're going to have a coastal fort here. Oh, that's an interesting thing, actually. Coastal forts protect against straight crossings, not land forts. So part of the reason having coastal forts and land forts here is actually doubling up in case they take Corfu. And look who's justifying. Just in time. Hopefully we actually get these finished. Although there isn't a massive Italian army here yet. And we are going to need to hold out early on without much of an air force. So hopefully the RAF can come in and provide some support. Yeah, Bulgaria got Macedonia from Yugoslavia. We saw them doing the focus. Ah, so you're going to be joining the Axis. You're still doing army training, which is taking you a long time. Oh, Ataturk's gone. Kazim Orbe has come in. And how's the naval construction? Still 4 to go. And we will eventually be switching these 4 out for the 4 guards that we're producing right now. Hopefully we have all of our strength back. Okay, so artillery is back up to numbers. Guns and support equipment are still a little bit low. German interest in Scandinavia. The German Reich has a clear strategic interest in Scandinavia, both for bases of military operations and for the sake of natural resource import. Denmark's joined the Allies. Germany's declared war on Denmark. Switzerland is holding out for the time being. How's the Soviet war going? That's a bit of a cut-off. Norway have joined the Allies. Germany declared war on Norway. We could get material designers. No, I think we're going to be saving up for extensive conscription so I can start getting those out. Although we were on war economy, so we're producing as much as we're ever going to produce. At least short term. Philip was the only son of Prince Andrew, who was the 4th son of King George I, while the eldest son, King Constantine I, had a bunch of childless sons and only one grandson. The second and third sons both had a bunch of kids and grandkids who were ahead of Philip in the line of throne. Aha! Prefer joining the Axis when going naval. I mean, joining Axis probably would have had the most impact navally, but chat said no. So let's try this in Gnosis and see if we can get Cyprus from them. In fact, I'm gonna need your cavalry. Because I want roads. And I'm not really expecting them to be guarding it. So yeah, let's achieve a Gnosis. Cyprus has and always will be Greek. Perhaps we were not ready before when the British robbed us of our chance at unification. But surely now our state is strong and stable enough for the union of our people. It is time to end the foreign occupation of Cyprus. The island of Cyprus can be merged into the Greek nation, where it belongs. I mean, we already saved recently, but I'm going to do it again. Do I have a plan for what to do if Bulgaria joins? Yeah, so my plan now is to get all of this stuff built, which we should do pretty quickly because we have massive construction modifiers. And then we'll start fortifying this. The other thing that we are doing right now, or maybe it's just finished. I think it may have just finished. Was the extra manpower from bringing in the fascists. That doesn't seem to have done anything. Oh no, friendly with the fascists, 15%. So we now have a effective recruitment factor of 123. So we really just need to get limited conscription as soon as possible. The other thing we should do is the anti-Italian stratagem, which we still need the Hellenic Air Force for. Okay. Oh! I mean, I can still join as soon as the war starts, because they'll accept anyone. So, hey, Germany. How's it going? Germany would be like, hell no. That's a bit of a weird one. Like, why would they say no? I'm not in the war. I'm not at war. They are already at war with Italy, who's the only one that's fabricating on me. We have positive relations. Not very, but enough. How is the Navy these days? Still being refitted. Okay, so we got another unit of guards finished. That's great. So you two can go and join that formation over there. The 5th Portuguese Empire declared one Guangxi. Okay. Switzerland has capitulated, meanwhile. This is the very, very fascist. Francisco de Barcelos Rao Preto. Cool flag, though. Because I befriended the fascists? I doubt it. Because we're still unaligned. We're still very unaligned. 1940. Yeah, we need the improved infantry equipment. We just need to get as much to dig in as much as we possibly can. No longer get 4-year plan. So our construction speed's just slowed the hell down. But that's okay. We got out of it what we needed. And we're bringing in some more of our heavy hitters to the front line. We should be able to fend off the Italians there. And there's the 150. I can't do that because we're not at war. We'll just wait until we're at war then. Ah, here's the manpower I was waiting for. Do we need more guards? Yes, we do, because I want to eventually replace these guys with guards too. So we'll just do that. Bourbon France joined the Allies. Germany declared war on France. So Germany is now at war with everything. Although the Soviet attack over here has been cut back. And actually the Germans are digging deep. Soviets are doing a lot worse than I expected, but that might have been because they weren't fighting France at the time. And Germany can now attack through Switzerland, though I don't know how much that will help, because this is all mountain. In fact, this might even help France. Because Benelux is still alive. And now there's going to be French forces sweeping over there to defend them too. Did I get the fascist general? Good question. No. No new generals. I think you need to be fully fascist to do that. Did we get Napoleon here? Yes. So because we befriended the fascists are friendly or loyal, we get the infantry expert, which is going to be great for us. But we did not get him as a general. And they failed in Denmark. They have. Kiel is Kiel is providing a border, and Norway. Italy lays claim to Greek territory, citing the Roman Empire as a forerunner to the modern Italian state. Italy has claimed that an independent Greek state has no right to exist. Instead, the Greek territories must acknowledge Italian supremacy in the Aegean or have it seized by force. Kingdom of Greece has denounced the claims as ludicrous. However, Italy has the backing of the Axis. And there we go. They have declared war. UK is inviting us to the faction. Thank you! And we're still doing Enosis. However, while we're doing Enosis, you know what? Because I feel like I need better relations with you, I'm going to improve relations with Britain. Just to get that absolutely maxed out. Because I don't want that to fail. That would piss me the hell off. And then we're also going to change conscription law to go to extensive. And then we are going to save the game. This is random. And there we go. How's the Navy looking? Well, the first thing we can do is get these guys ready. I think that this fleet is going to be commanded by you. We don't have the ability to get new submarine commanders, so in fact, no, you know what? You can be in charge of them. And then they can go and convoy raid here, just to give us naval superiority. Hopefully. Oh yeah, and you can go mine laying. And those two. Oh yes, and the other thing I want to do is say, you are not allowed to go through here, through here, through here, or through here. Just don't do it. It's illegal. We are apparently selling a lot of stuff. Crikey. What are we exporting? Oh, we actually have too much steel now. Sorry, France, don't need as much. That was when we were producing the battleships, probably. No chromium. All of the steel is going. Some of the tungsten's going. And actually quite a lot of the aluminium. So even though we're on limited exports, we're still selling a lot. Lend-lease with the US. You're going to use up all of my convoys. Thanks, but no thanks. Non-aggression with the Soviets. Heck yeah. I do have aircraft. I didn't think I did. Cool. Air superiority over Greece. Ground support over Greece. Oh, Rhodes is controlled by the English. Shit. Attack Albania. I kind of want them to pull up their troops in Albania. Because I'm going to be fighting them in Yugoslavia, and that's just another port to defend. And this is a port in the Adriatic, which I can't stop naval attacks against. I mean, I can't stop them here either, but this just feels a little more secure than this does. Especially as that's just hills, whereas this is mountains. No, I'm happy defending what I have. Non-aggression with you, non-aggression with you, non-aggression with you. I'm probably going to say no to all Lend-Lease just because I just don't have the convoys for it. One thing which may happen is my allies may well attack. Oh yeah, that's true. They wouldn't accept. Because we haven't done anything. Yet. Just wait for the Italians to actually attack us. Although now they're at war with the French, that may not happen. Of course the French are attacking out of Maginot instead of vice versa. Smart. The Allies have already lost 3 million. Although that, yeah, that includes the Soviets, who have actually lost 2.5 of that. Alright, Yugoslavia is called in. So now we're going to have the Yugoslavian troops coming down here. The one that's still a danger is Bulgaria. And Bulgaria is now being improved by them. So I think what I'm going to need to do, which is a little annoying, let's do this. You know what, let's pull this line back to something a little bit more realistic, like that. Right, well, I think what I might as well then do is put you in the central Mediterranean. This will at least get you a bunch of experience, although it'll be submarine experience, but submarine experience is still experience. Here come the Italians. Here come the Brits. Here come the French. My guard divisions are almost done. Then we can start switching them out for the AA guys, which I really need at my front line. Oh, France is actually pushing down here. Not very well, but they are trying. Bless them. Okay, I need... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was new task force, new fleet. This is where he's supposed to be working. And then you are going to go convoy escort in those two. You're almost certainly going to get more experience as a submarine commander, though. Still just a 61%. I think we're more effective here. Especially because they're going to be sending supply to Africa. And that should be a pretty effective cutoff. Here we go! We have got our destroyers engaging against their submarines. Oh, no we don't. They're not there yet. That's my mine layer. Who was running away. Typical. UK surface fleet is here. With all of their carriers. Yeah, the UK Mediterranean fleet's pretty good. Kiev, capital of the Ukrainian SSR, has been captured by the advancing German armies in the Soviet Union. The capture of one of their most important cities is a serious blow for the Soviets. But the question still remains whether the Germans can keep up this momentum. Moments after the Germans had occupied the city, thousands of mines planted by the NKVD were apparently detonated in buildings along the Krzyzewsk main street, causing even more damage to an already ruined city. Now the invading forces look east, where they do continue to push. But so do the Allies. What's the Netherlands doing now? Amsterdam Petroleum Harbour. Yeah, they still haven't done any of their industry. I was wondering if they would go down Zoda Zeeworks now, because it looks like the Netherlands isn't going to fall. They still haven't done this. It's kind of important, Netherlands, although this does mean that you have your consumer goods factories reduction, so Dutch industry is going to be roaring. Oh, here come the Italians. They're attacking. And they're doing it without a general. Yugoslavia declared... Oh no! Oh, Yugoslavian Confederation declared war on Yugoslavia. Yugoslavian Confederation joined the UK. So that's the southern guys, which is opening up another front against Albania. Okay, that's an interesting turn. Then Yugoslavia proper has joined the Germans. Yeah, it looks like my troops there are going to be just fine. So I'm going to train another 2 sets of guards. We are still very short on guns. I need 25 army experience. Then I can get my first AA into place. So hopefully air power here is sufficient, which right now it is. There we go. Submarines are finding stuff, though they are screening themselves properly. Whoa! Level 6 defense. Damn! Desert's good. And all the Bulgarians are actually on the northern front at the moment. You're still on construction engineering, so Bulgaria doesn't seem particularly bothered by what's going on. Oh, we've just taken their port. Heck yeah, England. Oh man, that's brilliant. Move factory from tanks to guns or supply. No, because the tanks are going to disappear as soon as I actually put them in my divisions. The main reason I have a surplus is because we're not using them, because I haven't had the army experience to actually put them in the divisions yet. Yeah, I should probably move him somewhere else. You're not wrong. Alright, go join them. Next 2 set of guard divisions are done almost, which we can then redivert those island squads. Unfortunately, you are going to get pushed out, but it's hilarious that they did that. And yeah, the Yugoslavian civil war means they're completely cut off. So go Yugoslavia. Alright, we've got Enosis. So are they going to go for it? Our relations with them are a plus 91. So we shall see. Expansion of the Athens University. Oh, look at that, a research slot. Science and higher learning has always been in it. Actually, before we do that, I want to see, yeah, if we can get roads. Let's see if they give me Cyprus first. Hey! Good. The mood in the capital would be best described as jubilant, after Johannes Metaxas announced that the nation would that after all of these years, the Greek dreams of Enosis with Cyprus would finally become a reality, and all thanks to our British friends. Our administrators wasted no time in travelling over to Cyprus to ensure the transition of power goes as smoothly as possible. This is a truly great and historic day for the Kingdom of Greece. Cyprus has long been part of the Greek collective consciousness, and now they are finally home in the bosom of the civilization from which they sprung. We gain 10 stability, which is nice, because we are right on the strike line. And war support. And we also get it as a core, which means another 10,000 manpower. Brilliant. And with that surplus manpower, build me some more guard divisions, please. And thank you. We will now need to fortify that, though. So when these are built, we will do that. Okay, Britain. Would you like to give me roads? No. They were saying yes, and now they're saying no. Probably because they would have given me this, I imagine. Cyprus can go independent? I don't know. Well, in that case, we may as well do the... Ah, there we go. Cyprus gains 3 building slots and 2 military factories. And Rhodes will probably gain something similar, so yeah, it's worth waiting. Science and higher learning has always been an integral part of the Greek tradition, and there is no academic body more important to Greece today than the National and Kapodristian University of Athens. By providing additional funds and room for expansion, we shall greatly increase the utility of the institute to the state. And there we go, these guys are ready. So you go ahead and deploy. Now one of you... Oh, you're not actually fully trained. You finish your training. And you... form a new unit. Come and guard that. We have 99% escort efficiency, so we should be okay. Now we're fighting their subs. Although I can't select that for some. There we go. 100% screen. Caught you. Sunk you. There we go. We're helping. Unfortunately, Yugoslavia is not looking too hot. And we're now working on our last destroyer. Speaking of destroyers, we probably have another one or two in here. One. Which can join them. We're basically just leaving the capital ships alone for the time being. I should also say, please don't repair there. Oh, and yes, submarines. I would like you... Yeah, medium engagement risk is fine. Please do split off. If you get wounded, split off. Same with you. Otherwise, they'll all sit in port. There we go. Now we'll send the submarines off again. Marvellous. Oh, and don't go there either. Too easy to get attacked. Any of the other ones is fine. I mean, it'd be best if you went to Athens, but I won't hold it against you if you don't. Alright, so the Yugoslavians have been defeated, so now they're probably going to push south and go for me again. There we go. And that's fine, because I have got surplus manpower. We are slowly but surely switching our troops around. Bulgaria is still being influenced by Italy. But we are slowly but surely bolstering the number of troops we have there. And we'll probably need to end up putting tanks in the Mountaineer divisions too. In fact, there's no probably about it. We will. How's the Air Force looking? The Air Force is fine. $4,000 losses so far to the Italians. This is worrying me. Still February 41. I mean, we are pushing on the western front, but the eastern front is buckling. But then again, they do kind of need to push them all the way back to the Urals, so the Soviets have got space to lose. How are we doing for resources? We are fine. How are we doing for fuel? We could definitely do with a little bit more fuel. Although for the time being, it's okay. Are the Soviets busy in Asia? I don't think so. No. In fact, Japan is struggling in China. I think China's going to win that one. It's going to get even worse when they start going after Indonesia and the Philippines. Which they will.